My lovely dears, welcome back to another fantabulous session of Walks of the North. Although now I realise, hey Kina, don't you have art to be tokened for Untentaclana?
Yeah, I guess. Yeah, actually.
I remember seeing you got a picture, so I'll gradually do that as we recap. If you link that to me again.
And Anna's doing a blep in that one too.
Yeah,
Because bleps are great. Let's face it, your whole, like, a good half the party is blep worthy.
You get some of that cleavage in there, Scout.
Yeah, I'll do what I can.
you don't have to.
I mean, even the DCL mini of Anna has a blep.
Yeah, I mean, it would be something she would do.
It really is.
Okay. So regardless, when last we left off, our delightful companions fought the mighty entity, Tentaclana, and her Legion of Doom.
Monster.
You mean Boots and Crew?
Boots and Crew, the Legion of Doom. Same difference. And it went pretty fucking well. You won handily. I couldn't roll their aggressive actions very often, but it was like, there's no way I'm not having this set to random the whole way through, because that's just how it had to be. Like, I felt it in my bones and I knew.
It's Anna.
Yeah, exactly. Anna became a member of the Raven Queen's Pact. Being joined in companion by one of the Raven Queen's messengers, and she was in fact left a contract which she had signed, and it is written out. I believe you still got access to the Raven Queen messenger character sheet. It should be written there if you would like to recite that for everybody.
Sure.
At the same time, export token Anna 2. Save, close. Oh yeah, your fucking new companion is going to be a raven with a dope hat.
Named Fetso.
Fetso.
Still so startled that you guys didn't just actually get Fattest Pigeon.
No.
I'm proud of Kina for not just linking Fattest Pigeon. Not gonna lie.
Right?
Yeah, it's like, oh, I found the perfect bird. Fattest pigeon again. Fuck. Every time.
We would
Never
accept it,
wrong.
though.
It's true. It's not ever incorrect. But I've been like, still, guys, come on. It was a chance. You had a chance to get away from it.
We already have Tam here.
I didn't even consider Fattest Pigeon.
Oh, I'm so proud of you.
Blip.
We're gonna blep. Let's see here. It represents, not Astra, represents Anna. Name Anna. Show nameplate. Bar 1 HP. Bar 2 class _ resource.
A bar? Where?
View. Vision. Your vision is 60 everywhere, right? Or has it gone
Yeah.
up now? Okay.
No, it's.
Alright.
My things didn't the Eldritch implications didn't change.
Cool. Susha has in fact got 50 grapes as a resource. Delicious. And they are good berry grapes. They're really good grapes, you guys. She got them from a grape beast after all.
A grape beast.
Yeah. Much friendlier than the rape beast that Jeanette apparently encountered at the same time, although she got filled with purple spooge. Let's see here. Token,
They
resource.
just have different interpretations of what a great beast is.
Yeah. Changes. There we go, a bit of character sheet updating. And so in the process of, joining up with the Raven Queen, she passed the test, as it were. Received Thetso, the awesome Raven with a dope hat, which I will enlarge so everyone can enjoy his dope hat.
It's a
It's a
little
pretty great hat.
helmet.
It's perfect.
He's ready to do business. And Astrid Kunna, Queen of the Family of Blood has stopped by for a delicious dinner and a night with her girls after, coming by to console poor Anna, who only really knew Nana Astrid. Which, in the process of effectively just casting fucking, real OG teleport and doing that instead, has exhausted her. She has ranks of exhaustion, so she's, gone to bed.
And we have decided not to take this opportunity to, slaughter our great foe. Well, my great foe. You guys don't give a shit.
You could take her down and go, "Long live the Queen!" And then it's Queen Thyri of the Princess Castle, new leader of the Church of Blood. Then there's a war of succession, and that's the story of two. Rhea goes up against Thyri, the new big bad.
And I was magnificently hungover last time. Unlike this time, where I'm gently hungover.
Only moderately hungover. A soft hangover, as you do.
Though I did last night, and I actually remember doing this, increase my subscription on Amazon so that I could get all of the classic Scooby-Doos that I can watch. It's amazing, guys.
Awesome.
I love Scooby-Doos.
The classic Scooby-Doos are great.
Yes.
Jinkies.
Some of the modern Scooby-Doos are pretty good, too.
I'll take your word for it. Is there anything else out of the recap that was missed? I believe it was basically just Anna quest, and poor Anna, who has had her brain reset, dealing with the owl.
I have so many grapes now.
You do. Lots of grapes.
So, how long do these good berries keep? Because usually they just, wither away after
24 but these
hours.
berries are pretty grape, so they'll last for however long they last to use them all up.
Okay.
In other words, you never have to worry about rations ever again.
I mean,
for 50 times, 40 times.
Yeah, that's a lot of times.
They're grape.
Last time I got 50 rations, then we had the
gathering.
The Tiefling moms.
Technically 49. Saoirse gave what's her name? Anna.
As she should.
Of course. And was having a hard time, and a fairy gave her a good grape. Or a grapeberry, whichever works for you. Although I think grapeberry is an American cereal, now that I think about it.
Is it? I don't know.
Oh no, is it grape nut? Never mind.
I wasn't allowed sugary cereal.
Fair enough. They're all bad for you anyway.
Just Cheerios.
They're good for you, so hooray. Presumably. I don't know if America does it differently.
I think Cheerios are the same everywhere.
Dope. Okay. And so we awaken on a brand new day. And now remind me, does it remove all your ranks of exhaustion to wake up?
Nope, just one.
Just one. Okay. So you guys all have 2. Astrid has 1 now.
Wait, we only had 2.
You had to get back out of the place. Remember, you took another rank of exhaustion leaving.
Okay. Fine.
I was unaware of that, actually, but okay.
Alright, so we're not going anywhere today. We're just gonna fucking sit here because we.
Are you gonna have a staycation for a day in the tower?
Yeah.
Why not?
I think we're gonna just have a staycation here.
That's fine. Would you like your mother to hang around for the extra day? Because she's still got a rank of exhaustion left, so.
I mean, Thyri is not gonna throw her out, so.
She'll stay until evening, and will insist instead that she will cook you guys food. In fact, since she's probably got the least ranks of exhaustion, except for Anna, she's probably the first to wake up.
Yeah, the rest of us are just dead.
You're all snoring. Anna, you awaken with a little burb perched on top of Wiggles' head. The bird looks at Wiggles and looks at you. And you know this bird. You don't know why you know this bird, but you know this bird. It's like that bird's always been there for you. He has a dope little helmet on.
After the events of yesterday, Anna's going to You can't tell me what I'm not. You can't tell me what I can and cannot be afraid of. Only I
I'm just saying, a class feature is you're literally immune to fear.
I know.
She can still feel stress, anxiety, and nervousness, though, which I feel like
which is something she has a lot of right now. So upon seeing, well, less sadly, seeing Wiggles, I think, is going to set her off, and she's going to like curl up under her into the bed again and just like start muttering to herself, not to be afraid. Don't be afraid. Don't be afraid. Nana said it's nice. Nana said it's nice. It's supposed to be a friend.
Wiggles will make a squeak. It is a cheerful, high-pitched squeak. It sounds like that all the time. Squeak. At that point, Fetzo the Raven will like lift the edge of your bedding and then like a bird shuffle his way in, and you are clinked gently by a metal helmet.
Right.
Let's see here. Oh yeah, fuck. You can actually understand him, I think.
Can I?
I believe he's a familiar.
And that. Oh yeah, that is a feature. You can communicate with your familiar.
Oh fuck. You are charming and attractive, and nothing in the world can stop you. Hi there. I'm Fetzo.
Thank you. Hi.
I thought familiars weren't like that.
Anna.
It is a pleasure to meet you, Anna. That is a lovely name. You should be proud of it.
I like it.
By the way, your interesting-looking wiggly tentacle friend said hello and good morning as well, although they are aware that you can currently not understand them, which is a shame, because you appear so very terribly intelligent, and should be able to understand all the things.
Scout, you're the best.
No, I don't know what it's saying.
That's a shame. And at which point you go, "Quack!" and Wiggles will squeak in response. She says it is okay.
It's a little scary. It reminds me of a monster.
I can see why that might be a distressful thing for you. However, I believe that it, doesn't wish you any harm. I mean, how could it? You're so lovely and attractive.
But thank you.
You are strong and should feel no fear.
I am really strong. Nana says that it's nice, that the Wiggles is nice, and it's my friend, but I don't know. I don't remember.
Maybe you will in time.
I'll peek out from under the covers and look at Wiggles.
Let's see here. Roll me 1d4. God damn it. Okay. When you look back up from the covers, Wiggles is juggling. And then when you pay attention again, it's like, squeak, and then hide all of them again with her tentacles.
Like I'll sit up, but still like hiding behind the covers a bit, which is peeking out from under them.
Sure. Fetzo will like climb up your arm as you shift and move, and then perch down on your shoulder. You know what? When you sat there, it feels just right. And indeed, when you blink, just like the daylight of like it's probably somewhat early in the morning, and it's sort of dark inside because everyone's still asleep. So Thyri hasn't like mind thought awake all of the lanterns in here. The room just seems brighter.
That's nice.
Of course. We share a connection. I'm connected to your very beautiful mind, and through that, I'm able to do things like provide light for you. No darkness is too deep.
Thank you.
You're very welcome.
You're very nice, Raven.
Oh, well, that is very nice of you to say. I appreciate that.
Alright, I'm gonna stare. Look at Wiggles. Are you nice?
Wiggles will squeak, blink a few times, and realize you can't understand her still, and then nod instead.
Nana says you're my friend.
She'll nod again. And then there's like a shifting from underneath the tentacles, and then a little arm whirling out. There's a hand, and it is extended for shaking.
Oh god. Handshaking with this strange eldritch creature.
Damn, you have surprisingly decent insight.
Is it going to hurt me? Is it trying to trick me?
Doesn't appear to be.
Okay. I'll slowly one hand will come out from under the covers, and we'll kind of like jerk back and forth a little bit, unsure of what to do before, and is going to close her eyes and just take the hand.
Sure. A warm hand shakes your hand, and then let's go again. There is another squeak, and then Wiggles will resume perching.
Anna's proficient in insight?
I wonder if your raven can understand
Ow.
if your raven can understand Wiggles and you can fuse with your raven. If you fuse with your raven, can you then understand Wiggles?
I don't know if I can do that. I don't know that I can do that. That sounds crazy.
Okay.
Anna's still got to learn all of her class features. She just suddenly started with all of them.
Yeah. Anna has all these things that she doesn't know how to do.
Well, that she does know how to do, but doesn't know that she can do them.
Apparently there's this, and apparently there's magic she can do. That's weird.
Mm-hmm.
She couldn't do that before.
Also, all these artistic skills.
You're my laser face.
You know, you probably feel like that compulsion to create again now that like a day has passed without doing so.
Yeah.
Well, most of a day. It's probably you do that kind of thing early in the morning. I don't know.
Yeah. Kind of want to go back to bed. I'm really tired still. But I kind of feel antsy, so...
Yeah, Wiggles will give a squeak of agreement and make space again.
Okay. I guess I'll get up. And I guess Wiggles can come with me.
Yep. Wiggles will glance around and then clamber into the Wiggles papoose.
Okay. Okay, I guess I'm... I'll stare at it for a little bit, but then like, okay. I'll pick it up. Slowly pick it up and
Sure.
carry it in my arms, not...
She would squeak again as she's like tilted vaguely, but you know. Yeah, fair enough. And when you go downstairs into the Fortress Adamant, presumably it's still semi-laid out okay.
I'll look out the windows. Well, not windows, but...
Sure. You look outside, and it is it's a blustery day. Like every now and again, you can see like flickers of ember that come off of the wall of flame that encapsulates the top of the tower. But it's a bit grey and dreary, but to your eyes, you can see perfectly fine, even though, you shouldn't be able to see quite so good.
Okay. Well, yeah, I'm gonna go downstairs. I'm kind of hungry.
Sure. The guard boy will clunk out of the way gingerly.
Thank you. I don't
Nod his head politely.
climb downstairs.
Yep. And you get there are more golems. I haven't bothered moving doors around, but that door is currently open. You can see that Astrid is there, and she is holding a plate of stuff.
I'm gonna look around nervously. I've never been in this tower before. Or, actually,
Sure.
no, wait. I guess I was upstairs a little bit. This place is still unfamiliar.
Yeah. It is a fortress of what would usually look like quite cold adamantine, but there are, warm flickering candles and rugs to sort of make the place feel a little bit homier.
I'm just gonna peek into this door.
Which Astrid will turn around, and she's holding a platter of food. You can smell that there is tea and some kind of porridge.
Sniff, sniff, grumble.
Good morning, dear. How did you sleep?
I was very tired. I slept okay.
Yeah, she'll nod. You can see that there are some rings under her eyes a little bit as well. Yes, I think we're all feeling a little bit tired still. I was just about to make breakfast for everyone, but here, if you would like this first. And she will hold out the platter to you.
Oh, okay. I've got Wiggles in my arms, and I've got...
Wiggles will look up in between the platter before doing a squirmy climb around, and she will put herself up onto the floor.
Okay. I will then. I'll grab the platter, and we'll bring it to the table.
Yep. Yeah. And then, you're able to just sort of sit at the table. It's quiet. The adamantine golems themselves don't really make much sound when they're just chilling out. So all you can really hear is the sounds of just cooking going on in another room. Upstairs, probably still ringing from throughout the tower, is the sounds of all of your companions snoring.
They're all very loud.
Yeah.
I don't know how I was able to sleep through all that.
And your own ranks of exhaustion to snore through. Usually they're the loudest snorer.
Yeah, not anymore. Not anymore.
You need to get a little token for your burb.
I guess I'm going to just. I guess I'll. Oh, yeah. So. I can't control the bird, by the way.
Okay, yeah, give me a moment. Brain.
The grumbling. The grumbles.
Okay. And now, that's so. Character.
That is so.
Character sheet. I wonder if there's just Raven in here. That would make my life real fucking easy. There is. Hooray. Edit. Use token. Players. Alright, you should have control of Raven.
Raven.
I'll need to go. Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Oh, shit. Get set to 10, dog. And let's see here. It gets, I believe, is it Deception, Arcana, Persuasion, Sleight of Hand, Stealth. Nature is less. Perception's 5. There you go. No, he has class skills.
Still can't control the soul.
Really? I bound it one way and the other. Okay. Let's see here. How about now?
Oh, there it is. Perfect. Okay, so I guess I'm going to eat, and at a far more sedate pace than Anna used to be able to do. Just going to eat and stare at her new companions.
Yep, Wiggles will look. Expressions never really change, but you look somewhat mystified at like this casual rate at which you eat food.
Instead of just stuffing my face like an animal all the time.
Mm-hmm.
And eating more like 3 people's worth of food. No.
Yep. Wiggles will thump off the table, head on into this room. There is a questioning sound from Astrid. Maybe like a minute later, Wiggles returns and slams back up onto the table and reveals that she's just like eating like a full human portion of just rations right now. Norm.
Wiggles was hungry too.
Yep. She's used to being fed as well, but, you know, not an instinct you have at the moment.
Right. Should I feed the sow? Are you hungry too?
I don't need to eat, although eating is definitely a preference because food is delicious.
What do you like to eat?
Motherfucking breadcrumbs.
You know what is a raven's favorite food?
They're carrion birds.
Yeah. Well, they eat everything, don't they?
Let's see here. Fish, meat, seeds, and fruit. They will also eat carrion and garbage, but yeah, I imagine that he likes fish the most.
Well, mysteriously, I don't know where it all came from, but I have this huge, like, bag filled with meat.
Yeah, he will happily eat Draken.
Drake meat. I'll just take another one off. I don't know where all this meat came from, or why it is all wrapped up in my bag, but I have it.
Maybe it is because you are an accomplished cook and like to have delicious things. I can't help but notice that you carry a magical item on your person. It seems specifically tailored to this kind of food source. How very innovative of you.
What is it?
I'm going to make an Arcana test for him since he doesn't know.
I have a thing for this?
Oh my god. Why yes, it appears to be some kind of advanced magical food cooking fork. How very smart of you to have.
I guess I'm gonna stop eating and look through my stuff. I have all these things, and I don't know what any of them do. I have this thing on my forehead. It looks like an eyeball, and I have these boots, and I have a cloak, and I have fork. I'll find the fork.
Yeah,
wave it around. What do I tap? I'm gonna tap it against the meat.
Yeah, there's a very if it's already dead meat, it will gently sizzle, but you can see that it's like juices come out from the inside, but the outside doesn't look cooked until the fork is pressed into it for a little bit longer.
I'll stab it.
Yep.
Whoa.
And yeah, it slowly cooks from the inside out.
Whoa.
How very smart. You have quite an
I
interesting
guess.
tool there.
It's kind of neat. I wonder where I got it from.
Well, I could translate for your companion here. And he will
I'll look.
nod towards Wiggles. Wiggles will look up with a mouthful of bacon. Squeak!
What did she say?
She'd be happy to help.
Okay. Do you know where I got this fork from?
Wiggles will nod and swallow food. She squeaks once, and Betso just like pauses, and there's like a long raven nod as though he's still listening to a sentence. And then, yeah, he will recount vaguely the tale of it, although he'll have to keep going back and asking Wiggles for further details, because the things that seem perfectly normal to just go out and fucking do to Wiggles and Tentacle Anna are absurd.
Absurd.
So even your Raven familiar, who is, used to doing the work of the Raven Queen, is like, gee, what? Oh, okay, all right, sure. And I don't have the energy to role play out that entire conversation, compliments and all. But
That's okay.
it's probably a long roundabout conversation, but yeah, you're allowed to know what your magical equipment does.
Okay. I sound so weird.
No, you don't sound weird at all. Really, what you sound like is an innovative genius. Just simply far ahead of your time.
I don't really feel far ahead of my time. I feel really lost.
I suppose right now you probably feel backwards in your time.
I look
Have
down.
no
I thought,
fear.
I have this really big body. It's kind of hard to move.
It
I'm
looks
not
very
used to being this-
muscular and strong.
I feel really strong, but I kind of don't feel like myself because I remember being a lot smaller.
Indeed, what a quandary. And as he says this to you, Astrid will wander out. I see you are a very interesting conversation from my end. A lot of raven squawking and squeaking.
Wiggles is telling the So they're talking about me.
Very good.
And then the So is telling me what Wiggles said.
I suppose that's a roundabout way of doing things, but yes, good idea. And then she will place down a little cup of juice, and then probably 3 mage hands, just because it's a fucking heavy platter, will come into being, and she will climb up the ladder. One moment. And hey, the rest of the party. You are awoken.
Oh, it's too early.
Yep. There is a smell that reaches all of your noses. Fresh tea, some it looks like freshly squeezed grape juice. She doesn't know how grape juice turned up. There was a barrel and there was some grapes in it. She was like, oh, fair enough. And yeah, probably that delightful smell of bacon and some fresh porridge. She just starts laying it out across all the tables.
Why am I hallucinating Thyri's mom? This is weird.
You aren't. I teleported in last night.
I want to go to sleep, Mommy. Thyri just rolls over.
Your breakfast will get cold, and you don't cure ranks of exhaustion on an empty stomach.
Just going to close my eyes and concentrate on Kalara. What do I hear?
You hear some kind of clanking. Maybe she's working in a forge. Or she's just adjacent, but maybe she's forge adjacent.
I'm just going to sit there, think, and then shoot up out of bed and then use my bead to send a message. Wait. Were you and Astrid lovers? squint.
Do the rest of us hear that?
No, I'm
Okay.
communicating with silently through a bead.
Okay.
There's like a pause and then a response. Interesting out of nowhere question, but
I would
no?
feel even worse. Okay. Oh, well, I'm mildly surprised. She is quite attractive and fits your activities.
She likes men.
Ah, that makes sense then. Much less awkward to be around Thyri. Also, we fought a giant tentacle thing. It was weird. Also, I had and I'm just going to tell her about the Great Beast and what happened to me and what happened to Saoirse. I don't know which one was real. But we have all these good berries. All these grapes.
Why not both?
That yet I'm just gonna come over here and sit down.
Yep.
I'm just gonna she doesn't really wear anything to sleep, but she's gonna like pull her robe of eyes around, just like, you know, try not to the great thing is it's magic clothing, so I won't burst out of it.
It's very true. It's always form-fitting. Oh, Astrid looks absolutely delighted. Sleepy, but delighted. Yeah, everyone can enjoy a delicious meal. Her cooking skill is probably not quite as high as her daughter's, but she's not bad at it.
Saoirse is going to continually sleep, and there is nothing anyone can do to wake her up.
Indeed. Some of you are still coping with having reduced statuses and abilities. Would you like to try and figure out how to, cure that?
I thought it would just go away tomorrow. Oh dear.
Might do.
Sure, can I roll medicine or arcana or something?
Damn, I can't control my token.
Fuck's sake. Yeah, you can roll either of those.
Alright.
I will self-check myself. I will check myself before I wreck myself. I can't give myself guidance. Saoirse's passed out.
You can have Bardic, though.
Gotta say that before you.
I think that's beforehand, right? Right.
It's usually done beforehand, but I also already am so aware of everyone now always chain doing that shit that you just can. I don't care.
What is it? A D6?
D4.
Yes.
D4?
Oh no,
it's a
Bardic,
D6.
sorry. D6. Okay.
27.
Alright. You have what is effectively some kind of corruption, like negative energy is clinging to you guys. It will very gradually go away, but definitely not at the kind of rate that you would like. I don't think you'll want to wait for a month.
Thyri, we have been filled with dark energy. You worship Hagen, right? Blast us with your lights.
Okay.
Shoot me in the face.
I cast guiding bolt. No.
Do it. Do it, faggot.
Let's see. Do I have anything?
Do you have...
Actually, yeah. Hold on. Thyri will go over and just pull out her holy symbol again, just like not even thinking about her mom being there, who probably hates the shit out of Hagen. And we'll just like...
Yeah, she's really not a Hagen fan, but she does that thing where, when someone half closes their eyes so they aren't focusing all the way on it. She's just like, she's doing good things. It's fine. It's definitely okay. It doesn't matter that psychopaths have broken my daughter. It's fine.
Yeah, and she will cast...
It runs in the family.
And when Thyri does that, I'm gonna bop her on the head and tell her she should have had a V8 and cast it.
That's probably much more appropriate.
Yeah, but lesser is not powerful enough.
Yeah, well, I'm a half caster.
Yep, I know. Let's see here. Charm, frightened, possessed, charm, frightened, possessed. Target's advantage saving throw against the relevant effect. Tell you what, give me a Constitution saving throw, Jeanette. The DC is 20.
20.
I'll be fucking damned. Yeah, there's like this brief moment, and then you like concentrating. Oh my god, I'm gonna fucking sneeze, and it's gonna be gross.
Ah, no. Everyone get away. I have glitter sneezes.
Yeah.
Still?
Like, you know, the platter that had been used to serve food, Astrid will like pick it up and flip it over in her hands, and then a series of mage hands are just going to hold it up in front of you, Jeanette. And then, blah, blah. And yeah, there is some glitter, but most disarmingly is a splatter of viscous inky black.
Oh god, it's inside us all.
But you feel suddenly a lot better. Those negatives stuck to your character, gone.
I can go do so much science now.
After
Whatever.
breakfast.
Spell, please. There will. Or actually, what it was the protection from good and evil that did it.
Correct. It gave her a chance to perform a save.
Okay, hold on. I will cast that on me.
Is there anything you do to improve your saves before you?
I will help.
That's a good question. You know what? I cast Bless, and then
Yeah, that will definitely help you make a save.
And I offer to channel energy.
I'll give her my other
Channeling
bardic.
energy wouldn't do anything. Hey, does Saoirse have the ability to cast
asleep.
improve attribute? Oh no, yeah, never mind.
Saoirse is asleep and she can't wake up.
Alright.
Yeah,
And then
Here you can have my other bardic.
okay, it's a Constitution save.
Yep, DC 20.
Oh boy. So let's see, 1d4 plus 1d6. What was it that you did for me?
What?
What were you doing to improve?
Well,
my
I
save?
was either going to, well, I tried to do that, and then I was just going to give you my inspiration, but...
Oh, okay. Well, then don't worry about it.
So.
All right.
No, Thyri, you are struck by when a sneeze is like right, it's nearly there, and it doesn't come.
It's the worst.
It is the worst feeling. Yeah, it probably you get that like sinusy pressure at the fronts of your eyes, and you have to rub it away a bit.
All right. Well, I'll try again in an hour.
Okay.
Hang on. What level is restoration? Does anyone know? Can druids cast it?
Like 4th or 5th level.
I'm not seeing it on the druid spell list.
My PVH is upstairs.
The highest she can cast is 4 right now. Elemental Bane, maybe? I'm not sure if that would help, though.
Probably not.
Oh, no. That wasn't what I thought it was. She can conjure elementals or other fairies.
No, please. Do I have anything in my...
Any chance another fairy might have restoration?
No.
Let's see here. Astrid, do you have protection from evil and good prepared? You definitely don't. Oh yeah, protection from evil and good is a wizard spell as well. So
It sure is.
Greater restoration's at 5th.
Yeah, she does not have greater restoration though. She is not a cleric.
She does have Dispel Magic, though, but I'm not sure if what's affecting us is exact. It might weaken it to make the save a bit easier.
No, it's definitely not just a flat magical effect that is on you, I'm afraid.
Well,
It is closer to being possessed.
I am
close
going
representation.
to collect samples and start experimenting on it then. What is this stuff?
Samples of what, do you say?
The black stuff. Is it already dissipated?
It has gone.
No! Okay.
Fuck yeah.
Quick, sneeze into this bottle.
Also, I just realized that we don't actually ever need to worry about rations again because Saoirse can just cast Goodberry.
Heh.
It's like a level 1 spell.
It's true.
I mean,
So
you
I
guys
think-
don't have to anyway. This fucking fortress gives you food
Yeah, no.
every day. Thyri could just eat an entire jar of endless strawberries and get a sugar crash.
Just
Okay.
unhinges her jaw.
Yeah, what happens when you chug an endless bottle? Just
Would you like to find out?
No.
Okay, then. You'll never know. Yeah, okay, so Astrid has a few protection from good and evils that she can prepare in an hour's time. She needs to just, swap spells out, effectively.
Garbage. She can cast Greater Restoration next level. It's a 5th level spell. Damn it.
It is. It is indeed 5th
Wait.
level. 5th level, Bard, Druid, Cleric.
What level is
She's level 7. Level
Alright,
7, so
okay.
she has 2... she has
right.
just, like, more 4th level. Wait, isn't she 8 now?
Yes.
Why does it say Druid level 7 still? Why did I do this to myself? Why am I dumb?
Why did you do this to yourself? I don't fucking know.
Yeah, she got ability score improvement as well. I forgot about that.
Sweet
20
sweet
wisdom,
ASIs.
guys.
Dope. Wise Druids is always the best thing. But yeah, in an hour's time, she can give you guys some protection versus evil.
So can Thyri.
Cool.
So she will help and call... No.
Cool lightning. Oh yeah, don't forget your scrimshaw got filled up, Jeanette.
Oh, yeah, huh?
I think once Thyri fails to cure herself, she'll eat her breakfast. Let's see. I wonder if Thyri was a vegetarian when she was living with Astrid. That's a good
I
question.
feel like she probably was.
And also your mom is spy mistress extraordinaire. She probably knows what you had
I mean,
for
yeah.
breakfast like 3 months ago.
I was just wondering if Thyri would remark on her mom knowing, because I feel
Oh.
like Thyri became a vegetarian because of her weird obsessive Hagen devotion.
Well, that's a good point. Yeah, I mean, she definitely seems to know. She served you only porridge and sliced pears.
Alright. Then yeah, Thyri will just kind of glance up at her mother and say, "How did you know I don't eat meat anymore?" Oh, wait, no, never mind. Don't answer that.
She'll grin faintly. Even if I didn't already know, dear, for other reasons, I saw you at the wedding. You didn't eat any meat.
I guess that's fair.
But, in all honesty, I did know. She will smile faintly.
Squint.
Innocent mum expression.
Yeah, at this point, Theory's not even seriously offended anymore. She's just like, "Oh, you."
Yeah,
Stop
she just
spying
knows,
on us!
she just knows shit.
And
She
yeah,
doesn't spy on you as often anymore. Thankfully, you guys give her updates because your party is really fucking hard to track. They can only locate you when you fucking tower up all of a sudden because people are like, holy shit, what's that in the horizon?
Anyway, once Theory finishes eating, she's gonna go downstairs and check on Anna. Plop herself down at the table across from her.
Anna it's a strange thing you see. You've been traveling with Anna for so long, and you see her sitting politely at the table, just slowly eating breakfast, and it is completely, wildly different from before.
Ah, feeling better, Anna?
A little. I was hungry.
Good, I bet. Oh, who's your new friend here?
That's Thiso. He's a raven. I don't
He'll
know where
turn
he came
around
from.
to Theory and go, hee hee hee, hi!
Theory will just grin and clap. You can speak!
He'll nod. Some words.
Well, that's delightful. Hello, Thiso. I'm Theory. Oh, this is Prosper. Say hello, Prosper.
they will both complement each other on the sheen of their feathers in bed.
You know, bird things.
Oh, I love animals even more than I did before now.
What about those squirrels? You seem freaked out.
I mean, they were very nice squirrels. They just are a little distressing. Because they have their own god and church, and it's not normal
What?
squirrel behavior.
You see Wiggles idly praise the sun. Squirrel church. Wait, fuck, praise the sun is actually a Hagenite thing. No, she doesn't praise the sun. She praises squirrels. It involves. It's like praise the sun, except you have it on Wiggles. It's like arm flailing tube man.
They'll just kind of look at her askance and turn back to Anna. Well, if you have any questions or anything you need, don't hesitate to ask. I know this has all been strange and probably very frightening for you, but we're here for you. And she'll put a hand on Anna's.
It is scary. But Nana says you're all nice.
Well, I'm glad. We are nice. And you're nice too. Always been a good friend to us.
Well, what was I like?
Confused might be the best way to put it.
You were often confused, but you were also very cheerful and caring. Whenever I was feeling sad, you would always be the first to come and comfort me or give me a present. You had a very sweet heart. You have a very sweet heart.
Look down into her food. Thank you.
Yeah, Thyri will just do that mom thing where she puts a hand on your cheek and says, "It's all gonna be all right, Anna. We'll help you get through this together."
Okay.
I am a bard. I have been keeping track of our adventures. I will remind you what we've done.
I feel like I should be doing something right now, but I don't know what.
Oh, here. I remember every morning you would sit down and do something creative, carving or painting or what have you. Maybe trying a little of that will make you feel better.
I guess I do have all these wood blocks. I don't know didn't know what they were for.
I have a feeling that'll all come back to you.
Them.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Let's see.
You already have advantage on this, I'm pretty sure, but...
I do. I don't
Yeah.
know. I guess I'll try.
Fucking 26. So yeah, what do you try to craft? Do you just let your hands do a thing?
I mean, at this point, Anna doesn't really understand what she's like. It's probably very surprising to her that her hands just all this muscle memory just seems to wake up, and her hands just work this wood into. I guess. Well, she's probably going to. Okay, well, she's probably going to carve a bird, a raven. Like, she's probably going to make she's probably going to carve. Setso.
Sure. When he sees you starting to do a vague bird shape, he will put on a very birdy bird pose for you, which turns out to be mostly just standing with his feathered wings partway up. Turns out that the bird pose is just standing around because he's a fucking bird. They're great. I'd love a fucking
Except
pet
geese.
raven or a pet crow.
Geese are the badgers of the bird world.
Oh yeah, fuck geese.
Oh man, I miss the geese that used to live around where I lived in North Carolina. They're fucking everywhere.
Dude, Canada geese.
Yeah, Canadian geese.
I've lived in California my entire life, and Canada geese were along one of the major inroads on the west coast for Canada geese, and my god, it is fucking deafening sometimes.
Mm-hmm.
Because after I moved away from the coast, a lot of where I lived was ag lands, right? And they'd flood the rice fields. Oh my god, fucking geese, man.
Anyway,
Oh, I'm going to. Oh wait, was Anna done with her thing?
I guess I'm just gonna, when it's done, I'm just gonna put it down on the table and just stare at it like, how did I do that? Just look at it mystified. And we'll look down.
Why, that is a very attractive rendition. You are also very talented and smart.
I guess. I'm not sure.
And
how
also,
else-
that weight that was settling on your chest, it relieves itself. You've met the requirement for the day.
Huh.
well,
I feel a
as
bit
a
better now that I did that. I don't know how.
well,
I kind of don't really know how I did that.
during the last year of our travels, the other you, she trained intensively in a bunch of different crafts. Apparently, you've kept that.
I guess.
It's quite a gift, Anna.
I suppose. I don't. It's weird.
Let's try. I mean, you see Thyri wave her arms around, then suddenly go. Ah.
I'm out of bardics for the day.
You should have
Would
told
not
me
have helped.
beforehand. I would have given you inspiration.
It's fine. Save it for somebody else who actually matters.
Hey, Anna, you could probably use with a cure.
I guess so. Yeah, probably.
I am going to grab my comm bead and say, "Oh, hey, by the way, what prompted that is Astrid's here now. Was there anything you needed me to tell her?"
Then you get a note. All fine. Have a lovely time.
All right, Astrid.
Yes. And she will. She's been sort of flopped back on the bed, relaxing, eyes half closed, before she will put herself back on her elbows.
As part of our agreement in our Super Best #1 alliance, I have created a communication bead.
Oh, excellent.
I can point-to-point communicate with Kalara. She says hi, by the way.
Oh, very lovely.
Here are the plans for such. And also, did you manage to free that Tiefling and take him to the place? Should have happened about a week ago. What happened? Did anything happen?
Nothing interesting.
Huh. Could have
Just
sworn
like-
something would have happened. Oh well.
Yep. She'll look over at Astra. Hello, dear.
Astral just like wave hello and like do that thing where you like sit down on the bed next to somebody and just kind of curl up with them.
No, she will spoon.
No.
Oh, you're such a big girl now. Should have moved to the larger bed. She will shuffle and shift.
Wig, 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 wig.
Yep. You got the bottom of the bunk bed all cramped up in it.
Oh, those are bunk beds. Oh, I see.
Yeah.
Oh, I see it now.
Yeah, I had no idea actually, but that
Me
makes a lot of
neither.
sense.
Yep. Otherwise, they're just like literally on enough beds. But yeah, they've always been bunk beds. Yeah, and she will have a snuggle nap with Astra. In about an hour's time, she'll wake up. She'll have protection from evil and good ready to roll. And tell you what, can you give me a perception test from Astra?
Sure. Astra, what you got going on in the perception category? Not great.
She's not sure how. She thinks Astrid looked at something resembling a spell book, but she never got one out.
She's a warlock too, isn't she?
No, she is a prepared spells arcane caster.
Huh.
She's got some sub levels and other bits and pieces, but she's a legit ass like caster. She should need a wizard's book for wizard spells.
She's a lizard berry. I'm just gonna stare at Astrid and then slowly reach into my bag of holding, maintaining unflinching eye contact, and slowly put on my awesome hat.
She will squint at the hat.
I squint at her with the lenses in the hat.
Diagnosis inconclusive.
Weird.
Tell you what, give me an Arcana test.
Arcano! 25s. Really, really wanted me to have a 25, apparently.
There's definitely something mystical about her. It's not quite divinity. Indeed, some would assume that seeing as she used to be human and then, you know, smashed souls together with an incubus, it's probably in the other direction
Jeanette
from
doesn't know
divinity. Indeed, but like I'm just saying this, like these are the like the reading you're getting is not divinity, although it's definitely not just like mortal or standard basic bitch abyssal.
So you're not divine spawn.
No.
Okay. Well, Saoirse's gonna sleep for like a really, really long time. And trust me, you can't wake her up, so I'm just gonna let her sleep.
Fair enough.
Alright, come on, Tam. Let's go do science?
Yep. Tam will like uncurl himself from the corner of the room. Bark. Yeah, follow you along for science. Yeah, okay. So she will do some protection from evil. Let's see here. And she will spend a scroll of bless. Roll me a con save, please. Plus 1d4 for the pup.
Okay. Boop. Ah, fucking. Oh, no help on that.
Nope. She'll say, oh well, we'll have to try again in an hour or so. Looks like it's quite a sticky something or other.
We've got to bleed you, Savin. We got to drain out all the bad humors.
Not to be selfish, but if you can actually get this out of me, I can also prepare that spell.
Sure thing. She will unclig from Pup Daughter, who will go, oh. Hop herself up. And yeah, give it a go.
Alright. Fucking, yeah, can I have that inspiration? I guess not. Okay. Didn't fucking need it.
Didn't fucking need it.
Bah!
Yeah, she's prepared this time and will like basically press a handkerchief against your face. Again, a very mum moment where it goes up to the face and she's holding your nose before you finish sneezing.
Oh god, that's so gross.
Yep. And hey, a few moments later when you take in a fresh breath, it's like, all of my lungs! Hooray!
God, what is wrong with that island?
Don't know, actually. It's rather hard to observe it because people get very sick while they're on it.
Tell me about it. Come here, Astra. Let's see if I can get this out of you too. And there you go. Just needed Mama's touch.
Yep.
Thyri will do the same thing with the handkerchief. And,
Yep.
like, immediately just, like, sacred flame the handkerchief. Just, be gone, corruption.
Yeah, she'll accept the same treatment to the one she used on your schnoz.
Okay. Man, that stuff is horrible.
Yeah, it's quite terrible. Very good job getting rid of it.
Wonder what causes that. Or if it's still there now that we've destroyed that monster.
That place in and of itself is... We don't know, actually, if I'm entirely honest. I suspect that it's not going anywhere anytime soon. You should be glad it was just the one monster. Goodness knows what other kinds of horribly corrupted great beasts could actually thrive in such a location. Any that do survive must be quite terrifyingly powerful.
There's just like a moment where Thyri's like irises turned into dollar signs. Then shakes that off. Yeah, probably not a good idea to be there ever again.
That's what I would say, yes. I certainly wouldn't want to go there myself, and, well, she'll shrug as if to, like, she doesn't really want to brag. She knows she's strong, and she's just not going to say that again. Like, even I wouldn't want to. That place sucks a lot.
Well, at least we got that thing out of Anna. That's what matters.
A goose. Just a nine. She's not 20th. That'd be crazy. No one's 20th in this because I refuse.
Yeah, she's just 19th.
Yeah. At least I can say I've never put a 20th level creature in here, you know?
Anna, good morning. Feeling any better?
A little.
Nice. I wouldn't worry too much about it. One time I hallucinated you weren't there for like 6 months.
No, she actually wasn't.
She told me she was.
She was crazy, and so are you.
She's not crazy, and I'm not crazy.
She's not crazy anymore.
Calling me crazy. What was I doing? Alright. I'm just gonna like pull out my book and then pull out the hat and start messing with gizmos and idly pulling the little jingly bell. Yes, good. I've got to write about that island and the grape beast. Why is there a dragon on the table?
I was trying to carve a goose.
You know how it is. Apparently her muscle memory is still a little touched.
One time you made me a dog. Observe. I will pull out the three-headed dog.
It looks fucking radical.
I made that?
Yes, you did. And I'm going to enchant it.
You've made a lot. Your art's out there in the world, and you're starting to get sort of popular. You have a commission, actually, coming up in the next town?
I do?
I think. It'll be alright. You'll do fine. I'll help you steady your nerves. Don't worry. I'll be a good bard and keep you calm.
I have to make art for somebody.
That's what alcohol is for.
I don't.
Let's not get her drunk right now. I don't think she needs that.
Guys, I understand that you're having some emotional problems. We have the cure for emotional problems, my dear.
It's called
It's
drinking.
made from grains as well. It's really good for you.
Actually, this one's made from honey.
Oh, true.
It's the
Drink wine from
best.
it.
It's the best way to recover. Take it from an apothecary. Literally my job. I'm a doctor. There's demon. I fucking love that post. Man, being a doctor in the old days would be great. Yeah, man, there's demon in your blood. You should do cocaine about it.
That is the best way to be a doctor.
Trust me, I could whip you up a medicinal cocktail. It'll be great.
Okay. Are you a doctor?
I am indeed an apothecary.
Oh.
She's good. She's real good.
Okay.
I-
Well. Okay.
I may not trust everything she says, but I trust everything her hands can do.
Giggity giggity. Giggity goo.
It's true. It's very true.
Alright. Let's do a check for medicinal cocktail. Medicine followed by alchemist kit test? School?
Okay, yeah, sure. Medicine, alchemy, go for it. You have no idea what the fuck you're doing. You got distracted and thought about other shit. What do you produce instead?
Let's find out. Okay, something useful.
Okay, cool. Roll me a d6. Couldn't have been laudanum. No. Okay. You have produced something for cramps and like preventing the shits.
This isn't a medicinal cocktail. What was I doing? Oh, right, the Great Beast. I am going to draw an illustration of it, write it down in my book. It's gonna be great. And also that crazy mirror and the Tentaclana. I wouldn't worry too much about it. I've seen weirder stuff.
Yeah, but you're you.
I don't understand what that means.
Don't worry about it.
I mean, you're also you. Wait, is she me? No, that makes sense.
No, you're fine.
Okay.
The bird will look in Jeanette's direction before looking back towards Anna. I believe that the term eccentricity fits this individual a little bit better than you, although she is still very delightful, and you are also very great.
My bird likes you, Miss Jeanette.
You got a bird. I didn't know that you had a bird. Did you always have a bird?
This is new.
Cute
bird. I like his little helmet.
Why would a bird need it? Nah, never mind.
Why would you need a helmet, Jeanette?
My helmet lets me see gods. I'll have you know.
You know, that's probably not far off from his purpose either. His helmet's purpose either.
He sees gods too? Do you see gods too, little bird?
He'll look for a moment, glance up at Anna, and then look at you, and then in actual just like a mimic human voice, Raven Queen!
Do you want me to make a check to see if I know what that is?
Sure, religion, please.
Religion?
Relaugan.
Relugin. No.
No, you never heard of a Raven Queen.
A queen bird. Okay.
Oh my god, I can hear Scooby-Doo there for a moment.
Sorry. I'll turn it down.
I mean, I
Jinkies.
got Bare Naked Ladies playing in my ear.
That's a good fucking choice. Which album?
It's I'm just playing at random right now. It's Odds Are from
Very fair.
Grinning Streak.
Grinning Streak is a good album.
We also need to get what's her name? Astra and your eggs back to the brood mothers. It seems to have accelerated their my child's birth. Hello?
Who are you talking to?
Well, Dave, the only other person that did it.
You have to say Pets' name because he'll never know that you're talking to him.
Right, I always forget that. We need to get your eggs back to the Jarl's place and place them around the brood mothers.
Oh yeah, that's pretty important. You're right.
Draco babies.
Draco baby.
Hi, Wiggles.
Squeak.
Mm.
You assume it's a hello back. You don't fucking know. The Raven, on the other hand, seems amused. And,
You understand, Wiggles?
What?
The bird. He seems.
Yeah, the bird absolutely understands it. Wiggles.
Huh.
You ask the question, he'll just nod.
This is a smart bird.
Thank you. Alright.
I will attempt to pet the bird.
The bird will accept all the petting.
Awesome.
Fuck yeah. And Wiggles and so love meat. Alright, so I'm going to quickly answer some questions here. You're wondering where Rhea currently is.
Yeah, where's the sister at?
Alright, where's my little Rhea token? Rhea!
Ree.
It
I know
turns
what
out
I do.
she's down in the
Rhea.
Great Beast Lands 1v1ing all the bosses.
Rhea is currently the Ashen Holds.
Oh,
So
that's a good place.
caravan is about up here. Well, Ransoon gotten about that far. And let's see here. Rhea 2 has nerves in a way that Thyri does. She has an obsessive compulsive disorder.
Oh, that's interesting.
Of course, it doesn't really have the name obsessive compulsive disorder because it's not really a recognized thing, but she will describe it as a similar instance of having nerves and will describe the symptoms as we know them as OCD.
So she counts things a lot.
She has rituals about the things that she does every day, and if those rituals are ever disrupted, then she becomes very, very distressed.
Hmm.
And you know that old saying, measure twice, cut once? She actually does have to measure twice before cutting. When she's a caster, she can't fucking fight in melee. She would have to check every time she wanted to perform a swing.
Is that why she's a wizard, so she can always do formulae?
Correct.
Yeah, Thyri will be like, oh, I understand that. Well, I do hope that those pills I gave you help her out.
Yes, I'm hoping to get them to her soon. And as for, is Astrid seeing anybody? Give me a moment. Roll me 1d2. No.
Aw.
After, 2 dead husbands, she's really not feeling it.
Oh. Oh, poor mom. Alright, they'll just like do that sort of like, I understand nod. And like quickly change the conversation onto something else like dragon eggs or something.
Yeah, she'll enjoy that shift in conversation topics. Everyone who hasn't yet cured themselves of the corrupted whatever the fuck, you can have 3 more tries at Constitution saves. Otherwise, it's just gonna take a long fucking time to get out of your system. So don't fuck it up. So I believe Viv is still fuckoed. Anna as well. Who else?
Yeah, one more.
All right.
Is Bless still up at this point, or?
You can try and cast Bless for this last one if you would like. Give yourself one last shot, and if you have inspiration, you might want to use it.
Yeah, I will throw up a Bless on the party.
Unless I can have inspiration for that goose thing.
But no.
Okay.
If I gave you guys inspiration every time you talked about fucking geese, you'd be rolling in it.
I have inspiration for hanging out with Mom and keeping my shit together.
You know what? You did a bunch of drugs and then asked her life questions, so I'll say yeah, sure.
Sweet.
You learned new things. Alright,
1d4. Yay!
Hey,
Yes!
you're cured. Alright, Kina, you got 2 more tries. On the
Oh.
third try, you'll have Bless.
Oh, I actually get a lot of try. Oh, okay.
You're fine.
Fucking alright.
The second time, you're just like...
And you get into a bottle for Jeanette.
I don't know. Tell you what. Give me a persuasion test from Jeanette to try and bottle Anna's viscous corruption gunk before it fades away to nothing.
Okay. No.
I don't know. Anna, would you like to make, I don't know, fucking... We'll call it insight. You're pretty sure that you don't want her randomly sciencing the gunk that you got out of your face.
Oh.
Yeah. The
Oh,
debate
now I'm
itself
getting
is like a long enough conversation that by the time that she's like maybe caving in, it's faded away out of her hands.
Never gonna figure out what that gunk was.
I think that's everyone in the party now feeling better. Oh, Cynthia needs like...
Wow, Saoirse's still asleep.
I mean, it could be... Thanks, random card. Alright, so 1. Nope. 2. Oh, jeez. 3. And I want to give a bless.
Yeah, I put a Bless up on the third one. But...
Oh no, she has 4 attempts because she didn't have one in the morning.
Oh wait, which character is this?
Cynthia.
Yeah, I'll have Bless up for sure.
Whoa.
Oh
okay.
boy, sorry, Amxal.
She sure is going to be feeling sick for a while longer, I'm sure.
Oh boy.
Saoirse's turn. How many times does Saoirse do it?
4 attempts. At some point while she's asleep, she's fed a good berry and gets a bunch of times.
6.
Nope.
21.
Hey, she's fine. She like wakes up for a brief moment with like just fucking evil boogers. Yeah. After blowing her nose, she will then go back to sleep.
Alright, is that everybody at this point?
I believe that's the whole party. Helltown doesn't give a fuck.
Did Astrid get corrupted at all, or did she...
Astrid herself? No, she's fine.
Okay.
She wasn't on that island.
Right, she just came in and got exhaustion from teleporting. Okay.
Yep.
Yeah, I guess we'll probably just resummon our familiars so they purge automatically.
Yeah, they're the 1 hit point creatures. They aren't bothered. If that corruption had killed them, they'd have just fucking popped. Anyway.
Alright, well, I guess we're all feeling better by day's end. Does take us basically all day to just keep recasting the
Just
spells
get
over
your
and
shit
over.
together. And yeah. There will be the night to come, and then a fresh morning. You're all down to 1 rank of exhaustion. Astrid no longer has any.
This morning, Thyri will like wake up and make breakfast for everybody.
When you wake up, you catch your mum like part way to the door, having been about to do the same herself.
They'll just be like, no, my house, my rules. You go back to bed.
She'll shrug and sigh and settle herself back down into bed, pull out a book, never read.
Good girl. And yeah, Thyri will go downstairs and whip up some, I don't know, what do we got? Eggs? You all feeling eggs? Maybe some sort of nice hot bread?
Yep.
That porridge shit.
Some hot buns.
You can have some of my drake meat to make breakfast with. I have all this meat I don't know what to do with.
Are you sure, Anna? You made quite a stink trying to get that in the first place. Do you not like it anymore?
No, I like it. I just don't know what I'd do with all of it. There's so much. I can't eat it all.
I'm glad your appetite's
You used to eat a
back to
lot
normal.
more.
Alright.
Wiggles' eyes follow the bag of meat with open lust. Anna may be back to her normal eating, but Wiggles still hungers.
Yeah, Thyri will just like flip a chunk of raw Draken over to Wiggles.
Norm, norm, norm.
I wonder how much of that giant squid is left.
I don't
Probably
think there's
none.
much.
That's probably all gone. That's probably gone.
Nah, it was used for a barbecue, wasn't it?
Yeah. Because we can't really preserve giant squid here, I don't think. Don't have the resources for that in the tower.
Indeed.
But yeah, Thyri
I'm
will...
pretty sure you grilled them using the wall of fire. Like you just had like
We did,
this
yes.
squid up on sticks around it.
Yeah.
I'm such a good fucking cook. Holy
You
shit.
really are such a great cook.
Suck it, Mom.
You fucking even
I know.
managed to whip together pancakes.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm fucking loves. Oh my god, I want pancakes. I mean, fuck, I want food.
You know what? They're gonna be strawberry pancakes too. They'll have the
What's they fucking is?
like little bits of berry in them. Yeah, Thyri will
Yeah.
carry all that shit. Thyri will get a couple of the Warforged to like come up and be waiters and just like
Yeah.
platter that shit out.
Yeah, they're happy to do it. Nice, easy job. And I mean, you give those guys. I mean, you can obviously choose to say to out loud, but if you wanted to, you'd just be like mental commands. That thing, and they just go do it.
Maybe Thyri doesn't even know she's commanding them. She's just like, okay, time to figure out how to get all this shit up there, and then the
Yeah,
Warforged
they just filter in.
Oh, you guys are so sweet. Thank you. And
Yeah, their non-expressive faces seem like smiles.
breakfast.
And yeah, you guys get to enjoy the most pointless meal of the day.
Anti-theory. Watch
Seriously,
this.
you're awake.
Burp. Hurt.
Oh no.
Poof.
Oh no.
Oh, God.
There are now 8 pixies.
Can I counterspell that?
I mean,
doesn't.
technically, you could try. I mean, it's a 4th level spell, though, so you have to actually make a test.
Wait, I don't have counterspell this character. What am I thinking?
Oh,
I'm not actually
okay.
good at being a wizard.
Yay!
There's a little chorus of yays as well. It's
Oh,
kind of like a
no.
musical. It looks like she's gotten them like as a rainbow of pixies. Each of them is like a different hue.
I didn't make enough food for all of them. Saoirse, please send them back.
Time to play! They're gonna go play hide and seek.
Okay.
Thyri just like opens the nearest window and just ushers everybody out.
I'm gonna carve a fan.
It's not fun outside!
Saoirse says as the window closes behind her.
Clunk. Yeah.
Fairies are cute, but oh my god, there's just so many. Hey, Ludwig, do you want some Draken?
Silent balks and poofs.
Excellent. You'll do that thing where you like put a little treat on a dog's nose and.
Yep. It's like if he waits there long enough, though, it will sink into his face anyway, and he seems tempted to give that a try. Like, just waits, and then it's just in his mouth. Yorm, yorm, yorm. He starts chewing.
Thyri will clap delightedly.
Astrid will watch idly. So what's the origin of your Ludwig there?
Oh, I have no idea, actually. We found him in a graveyard.
I thought you weren't fond of the undead.
What do you mean? Ludwig's a good boy.
Well, yes, undoubtedly. Should just shrug a little bit. Fair enough.
There's just enough delusional left that it just goes right past Thyri.
Yeah.
Whoop.
Yeah, she doesn't want to ruin that. She doesn't be like, by the way, your best friend there is an abomination in your eyes, but only your eyes because you're crazy. She's a bit too much of a nice mum for that.
Oh shit.
Yeah, please no ruin doggy for me. And yeah, as
the true big bad evil version of Astrid just breaks everyone down into just tears by just like effectively like psychologisting every single person.
Oh Jesus!
She just casts a fucking null magic, so you can't just choose to ignore it. Like, it's not true. Then you all fall off of the Cloud City.
Oh no! But yeah, to emphasize how good of a boy Ludwig is, Thyri will just like pick him up and before he sinks through her arms, she'll just like do that thing where you spin around with a dog and just make it like dance with you.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Ludwig is happy to play dancing time.
So I think we can probably safely pack up now that everyone but Cynthia's feeling a little bit better.
So you're just going, gross.
Aw, there, pupper. We'll get you back to normal soon.
She woos in sadness. Luckily, there's an Astra there to take care of her.
Yeah.
And by take care of, I mean apply oral love.
Oh my.
I'll take care of you and go down on you. The best bedside manner.
Or foot of bed manner.
Yes, of course.
So, could you bring us back to the world map? Where the fuck were we even going?
Sure thing. And when you consult turn your eyes to the skies outside, you can see written across the sky itself, Auntie Thyri is a big bully. It's also full of rainbow sparkles.
Wow.
Searsha Captain Skyrite.
Thyri will cast Skyrite and say, "No, you," back.
She's Skyrite?
I have all the rituals.
It's not even like second level?
All of the rituals.
All of them. Every
That's
rituals. She done learned them from the big book of rituals and scribed them into her book of rituals.
Mm-hmm.
We all know it's cheating, but you know.
Like you gave me
It still takes you 10 more minutes.
Yeah, DCL isn't here, so I, don't have to worry about him screaming about mages. Just enjoy you guys being magical and dealing with it. Like, this is so lovely. So peaceful.
Come on, magic is fun.
Exactly.
Especially like weird spells that like don't really have a purpose, but it's funny.
Oh, cool. I mean, that is the best magic.
Alright, so... Did we actually have business in wherever the fuck this is, or were we just going through it to get to First Holding? Which is where Anna Quest is? Like, Anna's art quest?
Also, you guys are probably like here in this little forested section away from the Isle.
Not on the island, thank you.
I mean, yeah, there's the strong. We have to do the thing at Stronghold. And I mean, we could go back to the Oracle and see what she has to say about what happened.
Yeah,
And
we
then
could go to the Oracle there, and then did we have business at the stronghold? 'Cause I don't think that stronghold's on our list of family of blood shit.
Let's have a quick
Is it?
peek at the dossier.
for Jarl 1.
Oh, so Southern Stronghold. Oh, yeah, it is. So there's an agent there. The rest of all playing against.
This is why I have to check. 'Cause I can't even fucking remember what I wrote.
Yeah, maybe we should go there like next session and give Scout some time to prepare Southern Stronghold.
Always
that-
appreciate.
Was definitely not on our original plan, but it is literally right there. So.
Okay. And now I've got to double check the Orc's house.
I guess, what is my mom doing at this point?
She's going to teleport home now that she's not got
Okay.
any ranks of exhaustion. She'll give Anna a last big hug and tell her to be a good girl for everyone.
I will hug her really tight and tell her that I will miss her and I hope Rhea is okay. I miss her too.
Aww.
Well,
She will
Go ahead.
let you know when Rhea's around. She'll try and get her to call. You know how family can be. Sometimes they just never call.
Well, when we're done at the coastlands, dealing with some great beasts, perhaps we'll come back up and maybe you could arrange Rhea to be there at the same time?
I can certainly try. She will smile faintly.
Well, I know Anna and I would appreciate it. It's been much too long.
Very well then. You take care of yourself as well, dear. Keep an eye on everyone.
And Thyri will again give Mom a big hug before she goes.
Yep.
Love
Brief
you,
trip to
Mom.
Marshmallow Hell, and then she will step into the portal. And it's you feel like a suction of just magic, and then a displacement of air rushes into the space where she previously stood.
That is some scary, powerful magic.
Yep.
I use my combi to send lewd parchments. Yeah, take
Nice.
that.
That'll fucking show him. Alright. Doop doop.
Man, I wish Mom wasn't a psychopath. Oh well.
Well, she's really nice.
Yes, my mother is a very nice woman. She's just also very misguided in some of her methodology.
I remember when she was raising me, helping to raise me.
From what I understand, you had a very different raising than I did. Probably a much better one.
It was nice
Mine was bad, but then it became
while it lasted.
good.
Mine was bad, and then a group of Hagenite paladins kidnapped me and left me to die in the woods.
Weird.
I'm sorry.
It's alright. After all, they helped me to find Hagen's light, so I can't hold them at any kind of fault. They'll just clutch at her holy symbol.
Blinded by the light.
Made delusional and broken by the light. Anyway. Oracle's house.
I'm not here.
Yeah, eat that.
Aw.
1 second. Oh, so many tokens.
I have just received some art.
Ooh.
Mm,
Is it juicy? Is it saucy?
it's very tasteful.
Oh.
Is it of Anna?
No,
Post it in VCT then. If it is tasteful.
I will once Imgur is working.
Good old Imgur.
There are two versions of this picture, actually. I'll post the original one.
Oh, that's very cool.
She's so cute. Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Look at that. Look at that shit. Look at it.
I'm very pleased with that. With how it came out.
Who's the
He's
artist?
so cute.
Yeah, who
Who's the
did
artist?
It's on DeviantArt. Let's see. It's
Ah, the lair of scum and villainy.
that's what some people think.
that? God, her face is so cute. Also, that outfit is so
Right?
cute. The whole thing is cute.
I like that she's got little hoofy boots.
Yes,
Little
the
gil-
hoof
little
boots.
little gildings on the hooves.
It's good art, Brent.
Here, I'll link the artist for it. There's another version which I also really like, and I'll put that one up too. Oh damn it all! There we go.
That's super pretty.
There's a more her other colors.
Her daytime colors.
Neat.
They're both super fucking nice.
Mm-hmm.
I prefer the classic Mary colors, the white and green.
Yeah, yeah.
I like that the other one is a very nighttime ball dress.
Yeah.
It's off to the gala.
This is her high level outfit.
Oh yeah, of course. Okay. Let us see here. So, you eventually arrive at the Oracle's place. It's most of the... Well, I suppose not most of the day's travel. It's a decent number of hours. But yeah, the place looks much as it always has.
I have no memory of this place.
Of course. It's very simple. Oh no, well, you got distracted and ran off. Outside is a pleasant looking little outhouse with a cute, like, flip around sign that says enter or don't come in. There are three things that at first looked like human torture gibbets, but it turned out to be the, like, keeping pens for a bunch of these raven messenger folk. And they all go, "Caw!"
One of them is empty.
It is.
Interesting.
Well, that looks like that thing. Those birds look like the thing. The messenger that came the other day, on the island.
Do you want to go up and say hi?
I feel like I should, yes. I'm gonna let them say hi.
Yeah. It'll do that thing where it presses the side of its head up against the cage so you can give it scritches.
I'll give it.
Aw.
I'll give it scritches.
Yeah. Caw. And yeah.
I'll tell the other one too. I don't want to be.
Yeah, I wouldn't want to leave them out. They both get their turns. And then they will fluster fluff themselves back out again. And yeah, when you walk back, you find that you've been gifted with 2 more razor feathers.
Oh. I have 3 of them now.
Yes. Keep that up and you can make a little crown for your burb. Yeah, that there is the window. When you peek inside, you can see that there is a buxom, if vaguely squiddly woman She has a like collar resting choker, and it leads down the back of an outfit that turns into like a underbust corset.
I'm definitely going to hide as soon as I see her.
Yeah, you'd swear that her face was like in your direction, but there was zero recognition, as though she could not even see you.
What is this? Where are we? Why are we doing this?
Why are we here with this scary lady?
I've been following these people around. I don't know.
Jeanette, you're part of this group.
I know, but why are we here?
This is the Oracle who helped us to help Anna. Thyri just goes up and knocks on the door.
There's a pause and then oh, come in.
Bloop, bloop.
Yep, you enter. It smells of vaguely alchemical works. Resting up against the wall as before are 3 different portraits. None of them appear to be frames that you recognize from before.
One of your kind. It's been so long since I've seen you. Oh, and I will say hello in deep speech.
And she will tilt her head in semi-recognition before responding in comment. Thank you, but I prefer trying not to speak in that tongue.
Okay.
It's bad for the throat.
Is it?
And she will be looking in your direction, but does not appear to be able to see you. Her eyes are gold but clouded. She is quite definitely blind.
Interesting. I always quite liked your race. Though every time I asked what your race was called, I got a different answer.
I suspect it's because there is no correct answer. We are all made somehow, and it's a way we don't remember.
It is always an enlightening experience, though. Why haven't we been here before? Why didn't you guys tell me you knew, well, one of her, this sounds very rude. A being like this.
Because you were off getting graped.
Oh. Still very confusing event for me.
I'm sure. And Anna, come in. It's okay.
She'll pause. I've made tea.
She's really very nice, Anna. It's okay.
But she looks like that other thing.
But she's not. Also, that's really kind of racist.
Saoirse's just gonna, like, alight on your shoulder. Let's go, Anna! We can do it.
Okay. Alright.
Okay. And when you enter, Anna, your burb, so will chill with the other ravens. Gonna talk with friends. Thank you. And he sort of flies off there. I can't bother to get his token, but he's just chilling out in the gibbet talking with the birds.
Okay.
But you can see him through like the window here, and he'll like his head leans down into view, even though he's perched up on one of these gibbet posts. And you hear in your head, "Here if need." And yeah, when you take your places at the table, she will head on over with a fresh pot of tea, and she has to do the blind lady pour, aka you have your finger slightly to the tip of the cup so you can actually feel the heat rise and approach, and pour well-level drinks. She'll tilt her head amongst the lot of you. I can't smell the same person as before.
No, I think Anna here did the opposite of what everyone, including you, advised her to do, and seems to have purged herself of that spirit's possession.
Very interesting. She'll pause and sound semi-comfortable. Are you here? She'll say in the direction she assumes Anna vaguely is in.
Yeah.
Oh, hello. It's so very nice to hear that you are okay.
I guess. I don't remember anything.
A terrible shame. Do you at least remember what you were before it happened?
No.
You do remember your childhood designer?
Oh,
I
that's
think?
what you mean.
Yeah.
I remember running from a big monster. And then I woke up in water.
She will hum ponderously before stepping around and placing a cup of tea for you. She'll pour enough for everyone. Well, I am glad to hear that you are alive and intact, at least. What a terrible shame otherwise it could have been. It would seem that you chose to give of yourself.
I guess I don't know what I did.
Well then, I have a lovely question for you. Well, hopefully. She will walk over to where paintings were before, and there is a new one. You can even smell fresh paint when she picks the portrait up. She will walk back over and place it gently on the edge of the table, facing Anna. Can you tell me what you see, please? And I'm going to send a message. That's what you see.
Oh, I thought you were typing to other things.
I'm typing other things to other people.
Oh, okay. Anna's probably going to stare at it, and then she's going to do that lip quiver thing and start, crying a little bit.
Aww.
I'll move up to comfort her.
Looks like playing.
Okay. Theo will just make a "aw" sound at the painting.
And those. Okay, so I mean, everyone sees something different.
Viv will actually tear up a little bit too.
Jeanette just starts cackling.
Sounds about right.
Jeanette?
Oops.
What do you see?
It's beautiful. The perfect laboratory. Flawless in every way.
Makes me miss Jason.
What does Saoirse see, by the way?
Interesting. I think she sees, I feel this one is safe to say out loud, she's an NPC character, quote unquote. She sees the perfect, it looks like a great big bed made of the world's fluffiest pillows, and she is nestled between just two gigantic bosoms.
You freaking know it, nerds! Oh, and Thyri, remind me after we're done here, I have some friends that want to meet you.
Please, no.
No, they really do. And you like dogs.
Dogs? Oh, okay.
And Astra sees a young toddler Astra, similarly with the toddler shirt no pants combo, but sat at a dinner table between Thyri and Bulgruff.
Aww. That's sweet.
And she will look blindly along the table at the assorted peoples. And of course, such is the way with oracles and prophecies. The statement I make now, I have no idea of its meaning. I would but only guess, and guessing can always spoil the future. What you see is someone who has been saved, or has been saved, or will be saved, as a result of you. A very circular statement, I'm sure, but that's all I know. As usual, I don't know what you're looking at. And then she will return the painting to the corner of the room. There are two others that also look slightly new, and it's one of my favorite ones. What is the first thing that comes to your mind when you hear blank? And I'm going to bring up a random word generator.
Howard says that there is no one certain future, only a lot of futures that branch out and just ends up in probability.
No fucking way. Okay, what is the first thing you think of, Jeanette, when you hear the word justice? Yeah, that's what the random word generator gave me. Fucking justice.
If only DCL were here.
Justice? I guess transcendence?
Okay. You see the picture is like someone having the universe brain moment. Viv, first thing you think when you hear the word justice?
Happiness.
Pardon?
Happiness.
Sure. You see a bright, shiny smiley face. And Thyri?
So I have an idea, if you wouldn't mind me just like imposing it here.
Go for it.
I think Thyri just sees the painting that Anna did of her like holding up the Jarl's head. Like that horrible like I am
the fucking horrible scene, but fuck. That guy was an asshole.
Yeah, exactly. There's just like
it's not painted with anywhere near the level of quality of Anna's own, but it's obviously a facsimile of it, very similar in style.
And she'll just kind of gasp and cover her mouth.
And Kino, what does Anna think when she sees the word justice? When she hears the word justice?
Well, I know what I think, but what Anna thinks, I think Anna thinks about like a guard.
Out of character, right? Assume we're all
what I think is like I've heard this fucking word so many fucking times. I fucking think of like Foxbees whenever I hear the word justice. So it's like
Foxbees and Zanza.
So much, but Anna probably thinks like guards, like a guard.
Sure.
I guess.
You can see that there is it looks like an inside cut of a guard's like cooking house, effectively.
Hmm.
The Foxbees are the best.
And then, of course, as before, there is a third painting, and there is a tarp over it.
I wonder what the third one is.
She will turn her head towards it. Of course, you would not remember as before. Last time you looked upon the contents within that one, you knew fear.
I was here before?
Indeed. I gave the you of another time advice. The whole party came here before. And there were different paintings waiting, and different paintings to see. But whatever was underneath that, and she will indicate the covered portrait, showed an otherwise fearless you the meaning of terror.
I don't know if I want to look at it now.
It tends to be why I keep that one covered. It usually contains what people fear.
Looked at this person and maybe looked down at Wiggles because I was scared of Wiggles a little bit a while ago.
Wiggles will look up from the papoose and squeak, and you are given a reassuring tentacle pat on the hand.
Oh, maybe I should look anyway.
Yeah, the rest of the party has already looked at the portrait of fear before, but maybe Anna's fear has changed, and she doesn't remember what it used to be.
I guess I'll go up to the thing and look at it.
Okay. Wisdom saving throw, please. Oh, wait, no, you are actually literally immune to the reaction of fear, so it'll probably distress you, whatever you look at, but I can't put a negative effect on you. It's impossible. So yeah, you lift the tarp, and you see it, the entity, the being, the creature. Tentacles and teeth, eyes and hunger, darkness and a pool of liquid moonlight. You can see that there is a ring, a circle of stars, of stones, and they are shattered. You can see that they've been ground to dust beneath some kind of heaving mass. And you can feel it, that cold realization in your gut that, like, you should be afraid of this.
I'm gonna put this harp down. I don't like that one.
No, I would be surprised if you did. She handled it without any screaming, so well done. She will smile a little bit awkwardly.
Did it look like the monster, or did it look like the other Anna?
No, it looked like the entity, the thing that came in the night in the forest during the run.
Oh, that thing. Okay, so it does the monster.
The actual for reals monster.
Okay. I'm gonna just take the papoose off my back and hug it.
Get a reassuring
like
sweep. Indeed, but sometimes we learn the most about ourselves when we find out what it is we truly fear. Anna is filled with determination.
Thyri kind of wants to look at the picture, but she knows that she's prone to, like, violent outbursts when she becomes terrified, so...
That, and you've already looked at that portrait before. I can't remember what you saw on it. It's been a while.
I
But you
think
looked at
honestly.
it.
Did I actually look at that? I don't think
Maybe
Thyri
you
did.
didn't. Maybe you didn't.
Because
But yes,
I don't remember looking at the portrait either.
medicated theory these days is indeed self-aware enough to know that you'll probably just throw a shit fit, and that would be bad.
yeah, I don't want to accidentally burn this lady's house down, so...
It's a really nice house.
Yeah, she'll just politely decide not to go do that.
Yeah. Again, you decide to not terrify yourself.
Thyri chooses the path of not self-destruction. Amazingly for a Savin character.
Yay! Kalara sends a one-word response of nice. right in the strike zone.
Half expecting her to just send, "Do it, faggot." Did I honestly assume Viv already tried though.
To flirt with the Oracle?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know.
No, I don't remember.
I don't think she did.
I don't think so. No.
I think I expressed some form of self-restraint during this because it was Anna stuff.
Yeah. I like that this blind Oracle is just making everyone just, approach the matter with measured composure. I find it very interesting how prophecy alters action.
I mean, you say that,
Apart from Jeanette.
but
I was treated to this likewise similarly strange window into how everyone, as the players' brains worked first time they met this Oracle. Like they were looking at someone who could possibly, aka through the DM, drop hints, sneak peeks at something, and they were all like, you guys were ridiculously polite, and I found that very interesting. Self-aware polite, not meta polite, but literally everyone's character was just careful. Even Anna, but of course Anna kind of needed to be. She knew she was walking into what could be danger.
yeah, Jeanette doesn't have that same sense of self-awareness.
Nope. Well, is there anything that you wish of this Oracle?
Does she know of a way that I can get my memories back?
You've already saved yourself once. I don't know where those memories have been put, I'm afraid.
Oh, I've forgotten so much.
I believe that is an opportunity to learn all new things.
Okay.
You want to try and do a flirt with the tentacle sage?
Yeah.
Alright. Give me a
I'll select
persuasion
as
test.
well.
Alright, give me a persuasion test. You have advantage from getting a one-liner from Kalara. Viv, you can also give it a go.
16.
Okay, and Viv? She's
How
not
did you
really
lower than me?
interested in the either of you in that way. She doesn't seem to be very flirt receptive.
I just always assume that Viv
Viv will
gets,
always
because
destroy
whenever Viv flirts, she gets really good. It's like the only time when Winter's dice are just always great. Because otherwise, Winter has average dice, right? But whenever Viv's flirted with someone, he's gotten 27s.
Yeah, no, I too was surprised. But yeah, she doesn't seem too receptive. Part of it is, when someone's polite in pretending they can't tell they're being flirted with. She's just pretending that she can't tell you're flirting. She's not interested by the looks of things.
Oh, well. That's what I get for rolling a 12.
You tried, but also the DC to bang the chick from fucking God knows where, of whatever origins, who's blind and an oracle of whatever the fuck. It's a hard DC. She's not inclined to either of your types of sexuality or appearance.
Well, if that's it, Saoirse really wants to show Anti-Theory something.
Alright.
Anti-Theory, you know how sometimes I run off in the woods to have fun?
Yes.
Well, I made these friends, and they gave me their number to summon them whenever I wanted. And, I can summon my girlfriends. Well, I mean, I think my satyr girlfriend would be really annoyed if I summoned her. But I can summon, my dryad girlfriends, which is fun, and which I need to show Astra and Cynthia later. However, I told my friends about you being a tiefling and in borkinating, and they were really excited because they can also bork. And so, what's this? And 8 blink dogs.
All right.
Magic puppies!
It is 8 magic puppies. Of course, if I look up just a dog, I of course get all the dog girls. Very cute ones, mind you.
Do you have... Oh, wait. You don't have the monster manual. I have the monster manual, so I can drag and drop the monster manual token if you want.
It's fine. I've got this.
Okay.
The classic, the Blink Dog Sage.
Yay!
Yep, 8 of them all pop into view, and they their bodies seem to tremble with an ethereal phase in and out for a brief moment.
They're so pretty.
Oh, thank you, says one of them.
You can speak.
Of course. We all can. Yeah, we all can, says a smaller, younger, jumpier, bouncier one.
God damn it, Moon.
Yep.
Thyri also begins bouncing excitedly.
Yep.
And Q,
they are all dogs, so they all immediately get each other worked up.
Yep. And get Thyri worked up, and pretty soon there's just a big pile of doggo.
Yep.
Running around and playing, and eventually Thyri probably shifts down into full Bork form and just runs around playing.
I can
roll me a d2.
Sure.
Okay, one of them at one point at least tries to hump your leg, but is
right,
told off by his companions. Look, bad, behave. And he'll be like, oh, right, my bad.
They sort of huff and snarl when he does it, but once he gets off, he'll just go back to playing.
Yep, it turns out that they think you make for a very pretty doggo.
Goddamn right I do. Look at my charisma.
Fucking very, yeah, you are a really charismatic dog. They would all like to dry hump you, but they're also all good aligned, so they're behaving.
Thyri appreciates not being doggo raped.
Yeah.
Dry hump.
You don't get hacked. Dry hacked.
Try.
Oh god. Oh man, I bet Ludwig comes out too.
Oh, absolutely. There's a number of dogs who are like, what's this? New look. Looks like a dog. Doesn't have a smell. Hi there. How's it going? Hi. Silent Bork. No voice. Sad. Can't roo. He does a silent roo. Yes, excited. Fun play. And then they have more fun and play.
Oh.
The capacity for stringing together sentences is directly proportionate to how excited and how much fun they're having. It's like they're becoming more retarded, but it's just harder for them to speak common when they're having a good time.
Oh god, it's so cute.
Yeah. Eventually an hour will pass though, and they'll all be like, oh, we have to go now. Have fun, take care. Lick, 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 lick. Poof.
Bye! There you'll go back to human form. Seriously, that was the most fun ever. Thank you so much. Big hug.
Yeah! Oh wait, I'm still a dog too. Just poof into back to a fairy. Yeah! I told you you'd like it.
I did, very much so.
This is just where is it? Dun, 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 dun.
Yeah, it's not
it didn't
working
come
for
up.
me. I tried earlier, and I'm going to try now. I think they're just broken.
Oh well.
Rip.
Click on both of our links. What is that?
Safe for work.
Oh,
Yeah. So you're sure in doggo form. I do like the frisbee dog though.
Fucking Tasset's dog, right? You know how most dogs, when you throw them food, they'll try to snap it out of the air?
Mm-hmm.
Well, I was used to every dog I've ever met doing that, but I forgot that Tasset's dog is fucking retarded. So she was like watching me eat pizza, and I like threw her a piece, and it just clocked her on the head. She looked down at it, snapped it up, and like walked away in a huff. She'll also be sitting there, and then I'll just hear Tacit yell for his dog to stop it, and it was really confusing. It was like, "What are you doing?" He's like, "Well, when she starts drinking water, I have to start counting the seconds. Otherwise, she'll drink water until she gives herself water poisoning."
I should do that with my Borko, because she sure does like to drink a lot of water and then vomit in my dad's mouth.
Yeah,
that sounded ridiculous.
That was so fucking funny, because at first I thought it was because she provoked a gag reflex, but it was even better than I thought.
Yep.
Oh,
God. All right. Later that night, when they set up camp, though, Astra and Cynthia will be able to partake in Summon Girlfriend.
Oh my.
Saoirse will summon 2 dryads.
Oh my.
Goodness me.
Because she can technically summon satyrs, but I don't think she doesn't think it would work really well on Chocolate Satyr waifu, and B thinks she would be very annoyed. You know, because they're like boss level creatures with stats, so I believe that's beyond the caster level that she can do. I'm fairly certain that what's her name, Choco Satyr is more than challenge rating 2.
I mean, satyrs are not actually very tough. But then again, she's probably got like a bunch of druid levels, so...
Yeah, no, they are not like summoned creature satyrs. They are far too powerful and cannot be randomly summoned by by that level of druid spell.
It's fine. There are 2 dryads that are more than happy to help. Hey, Amxal, you're in chat, right? You want to get in on this?
You mean he's probably driving still?
Oh, is he? I thought he... Alright, never mind.
He was listening on like phone Twitch, but that's because he's traveling in transit. But yes, for the next night, you can indeed summon everyone's favorite dryad friends for a quick bang sesh. However, if you remember that one before that snuck Astra away into the rapey tentacle darkness, was somewhat monogamous and only really wanted one-on-one time with her.
Yeah, well, Saoirse doesn't know that one very well. Well, I mean, she's friends with everybody, but
yeah, she's friends with all of them.
These are just 2 random dryads she found while playing in the forest.
Oh. Yeah, I mean, gallons of hormones. There's no way she's going to be able to say no.
I was more asking if Cynthia wanted to.
I mean, yeah, Cynthia likes to share. This has been covered in the time. Yeah, he's still there in chat. Yeah. Everyone knows Cynthia likes to share and doesn't like, though, being left out when Astra gets in the midst of a bang sesh.
The tentacling.
Oh, he's not the one driving. Fair enough.
Neat. Anyways. And Jeanette, I don't have access to my Google Doc, so I don't have access to my list of things to do.
That's fine, because I believe it's time we pushed you in a Storywood's direction so that I can cliffhanger everyone again.
Nah, we could just end at a nice place where nothing horrible's happening.
Oh no, it's not a bad cliffhanger. I just, more like opening cutscene. So you were headed for the southern stronghold, yes?
Yes, might as well.
All right.
What do we have there?
That's the next Jarl.
Wait, isn't Southern Stronghold good Stronghold though?
It's fucking better than the last Stronghold.
It's definitely not as racist as North Stronghold up in the fucking boonies of Yeehaville.
I feel attacked.
Well, I mean, you kind of live in a shithole.
Hey!
With radioactive death water and nasty people.
Okay.
And, well, I mean, my character is from Yeehaville, so shut up.
Yeah. I mean, also, but she wouldn't disagree with this fact.
Oh, yeah, she hates it.
There you go. Okay. So yes. You get the carriage in motion with a nice relaxed time. These days it's rocking some pretty decent suspension thanks to the you know, Jeanette's like probable like casual random tinkering.
Oh yeah,
and,
whenever
you know,
whenever Thyri's not looking, she's tinkering.
Yep.
You got a nice,
Now you have at least some workable leaf springs in there.
you got a really nice light on the front though. You have a lantern of revealing as your
There's
carriage
your fucking
lantern.
your fucking carriage light. Let's see here. And I mean, there is an Anna along, and say Anna, when you like, you know, sit down in this carriage again, this thing you realize as you're walking along the outside of it, like, the wood that it's made of is quite nice, but it looks like someone has been taking away paneled sections of it and pressing in new wood that looks like it's just ripe for the carving. You can feel like a tickling underneath your nails, a wish to work with this very pleasant wood that has been placed in it.
Hmm.
Yeah. The carriage begins its trekking into Stronghold, and the entire time the artistic edge of your mind is tantalized with thoughts of what would make for a good mural on this traveling vehicle of surprising comfort. You'd never been in a carriage before until you were traveling with this party, because you came from the fucking north and you don't remember getting anywhere. And like a carriage would not, you know, work out on the ice lakes. It was usually like Walker pulled sleds and shit like that.
This is a very nice. This is a very nice coach you have. It's a very nice carriage.
Oh, thank you. It's restored it myself. Ah, have you met Raisin and Cherry? Come here, they'd
Your
love to meet
horses?
you. Mm-hmm. They're such sweeties.
They look nice.
Yeah, and this time they aren't like, you know, really bothered by Anna, because Anna was no longer fucking spook at her.
Yeah, Thyri will give Anna like a couple apples to give them or something.
Yep. You get horse kisses.
And you're, but the wood is very. It's new and it's flat. It should. Can I carve something onto your wall, onto the carriage?
I think you might be mistaken, Anna. This carriage is almost 10 years old. It's certainly not new.
The wood's new.
Yeah, if you are directed around to the side, you can see that one of the oldest of the panels has been taken away, and pressed into the side of it is a rather rich new wood. You don't remember Anna doing this either. You have no idea how it got there, but it's a really nice panel.
Thyri is both upset and pleased.
Yeah, an inspection of, like, you know, looking around and being like, where the fuck did this come from? You can see that there is a, like, it looks more like a cloth bag, I guess. It's mostly like old twines and stuff, but inside it are a series of probably like 2x4 to 2x6 planks of this quite nice wood. Looks like it would be enough to do most of this carriage up on the outside.
Huh. Where did all of this come from?
It is a mystery.
Ooh. Maybe hold off for now, Anna. That, I don't know who put this wood here.
Okay.
Although, she'll take out one of the, like, other bricks of wood. You can work on this if you want. It's not attached to the carriage.
It's the same quality wood as before. It has a life in it that is aching to be brought forth.
Okay.
Alright. Yeah, eventually that day's travel ends, and the route ahead of you is somewhat more lit. There are a series of quite small bridges that get you across the channels in this little inland river. The water is still, which, I mean, it usually is still. There's nowhere for it to flow in this particular area. It's coming from below, not around. It only really flows during very heavy rain, where it's probably being displaced to, other portions of inland water reserves or like internal aquatic caves, etc. So it's always achingly peaceful, this journey, this portion of Stronghold. And there are little, well, not little, actually, probably quite tall lantern posts, so that even if like really heavy snow picks up, it doesn't obscure the direction the pathways are all meant to go in. And they become more populous as you reach Stronghold. And there you see it. It's definitely the same construction as Northern Stronghold. Like this, it looks like someone took the same like how to build a keep, how to build a stronghold book out of the very first one. That old like proto-elven crossed with restored by humans a few times stone and metals. However, the city that surrounds it is of a different styling. There's less of that, like, it needs to be bulked up and hard and prepared for, like, brutal wind and rain all the time. A lot of the houses are made of lighter tones of wood, and it just looks like a little bit more brighter just by the reality of it being at the center of one of the warmer parts of this portion of the Cold North. And I believe, as you see the gates open and a carriage pull out, not quite as ostentatious as your own. In fact, if anything, it's a little bit smaller, but it is then followed on the heels of a second carriage and a third carriage. The lead one is accompanied by someone walking on foot, a very tall woman who you recognize. Just to see if I've got her. There she is. A Grand Knight Varia.
I like that lady. She's a good lady.
Varia!
Good
Yes.
blinker.
She will blink in surprise when your carriages cross the path, that she'll, put up a hand and wave for the train of vehicles to slow down before, waving to indicate you guys come to a halt too.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I thought I recognized this. Well, I thought I had at least. The rumors, it would seem, are very true of you, miss.
Ah, yes, hello again, Grand Knight.
At which point she'll frown for a moment and look over the rest of you again. If you intend to bring the same destruction to our own lands, I must let you know I walk with an army and we will act immediately.
We didn't intend that. Can I explain what happened, please? Really wasn't our fault.
Yeah, she will nod slowly, probably about there. Like, you can see Stronghold up ahead, and there's just a road and a passageway. You're still vaguely within the limits. She will whistle a sharp command, and a couple of runners will make sure that the carriage comes to a proper halt, and she'll sigh and go, "Oh, we intended to travel further before taking a break for lunch, but I suppose we can eat before leaving now." Very well. And the rest of her like full armed forces fucking start, setting up for a quick lunch by the sides of these carriages and caravans. And she will sit down with you. Now, before you explain, I will say that I and my companions here are headed to that point in the north. So far as we're aware, a rather sizable portion of the area has come to a measure of destruction.
Yeah, that doesn't surprise me.
We're going to be quelling blood in the streets, and so far as we're aware, it's very likely that we will be simply conquering the place when we go there. Not the first time that my people have taken over a location after you have all gotten involved, now that I think about it.
Oh, I like the bear girl, though.
So he means grandest.
Yes, her people do in fact, run Bartertown, such as it were, thanks to previous interventions by yourself. Although the negotiations of this conversation, I believe, are going to be saved for another time, my dears. As you sit down, a quick fold-out table is sort of brought forward, and some people bring out a number of rations. They aren't especially fancy-looking. You could probably produce more, but that would involve opening up your fortress. Probably be a bit awkward.
Yeah.
So have you been reading the conversation off to in the chat?
Vaguely.
Okay. I was wondering if Tiefling friend has any reaction to any of my stories.
Not massively, no.
Ah,
They're listening and paying attention, but you aren't really getting much out of her.
that's okay.
But yes, so as lunch is prepared, the Grand Knight of the Southern Strongholds, boar paladins, and all around, good old fucking, what was it, Hagenite and...
Yeah, they're Haganites, right?
They're not all Haganites. I believe they are half Haganites, half Huelanites.
But is Sir Marcus with them?
No, I believe Marcus is... Wait, someone has to stay behind to guard the stronghold. They can't just move the whole fucking force out. When you go into Southern Stronghold, fucking Knight Marcus will be there.
Okay. Fair enough.
But he's not traveling with this group. He is a trusted second in command.
Ooh, moving up in the world.
Yep.
This gives me a week to come up with a slightly unhinged speech. It's gonna be great.
Oh
Yep.
no.
It's all good times. Yeah, they will say a prayer at the dinner table, something you're somewhat used to. Drinks are poured, stiff, heavy drinks, and bread is broken for your discussion. But for now, I hope that you guys have enjoyed playing.
Yes.
Yep, a lot of fun as usual.
Boy, I
Always.
look forward to having to try and justify myself before someone whose opinion matters.
I know, right?
Whew.
We were entirely justified.
We were.
We
I
even
don't
have
feel bad about
proof.
it.
We even have proof of the wanton cruelty traveling with us.
You do have that. You have, and it's unlikely that the Southern Stronghold doesn't know the shit that Northern Stronghold gets up to,
Yeah.
We can explain in horrific detail every single thing that happened.
Indeed, I will let you know that, one, Grand Knight Varia is aware of what Northern Stronghold is like. Neither Stronghold thinks particularly well of the either one, especially since one is bear and one is boar, and both are renowned for being very hard-headed. Honestly, the boars more so tend to be of a much sterner disposition and harder to turn on matters. They're very quite serious about that whole ordeal. They're going to know that. But what they know thus far is that your party turned up, killed the Jarl in his own home. She doesn't know the details of how that killing came to be, but knows that he was slain in his halls, and that his insurrectionist daughter was put in charge. A band of tieflings turned up to gather yet more refugees, and then there was a small civil war.
Yay!
And the town is currently tearing itself in half. And so she and her ass kickers are going to turn up and boot people around. That's any preparation you might need for discussion points next session.
Honestly,
Neato.
Varia seemed like a nice person. I'm not opposed to her just making Northern Stronghold a fucking vassal state. It's probably an upgrade.
Vassalizing Northern Stronghold.
I'm going to go and deal with my poor decisions from yesterday.
All right,
Don't
you have a
eat
good one.
7 frozen chimichangas.
Jesus Christ, man.
I
Stray.
was
Just
drinking
don't eat.
and very hungry.
Stray, you make a lot of bad decisions with your stomach.
I really do. Bye guys.
That is-
Bye.
I'm gonna take off too. Have a good day, guys.
Sure
Alright,
thing.
yep.
See ya.
Goodbye, stream. See you guys later for Mers and Hammer.
Yeah, have yourselves a lot of motherfucking good time and do take care.